اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Imam Sahib is saying that it is a great blessing and favor of Allah that from today, by His grace, this new month has dawned in our lives, and we have entered into this month of Ramadan. Imam Sahib is saying that we can never hope and desire when we are born and how long we should remain alive and when we would be presented before Allah. So it's a great favor of Allah that He has blessed us with life, and then it is a further chance for us to show more gratitude that we have now experienced the month of Ramadan in our lives. Imam Sahib is saying that this month is extremely blessed. In this blessed month, Allah's blessings and favors descend, and His grace descends upon us. Man is enabled to remove his weaknesses, and he tries to remove his evils, and as a result of that, a man is enabled to have a chance to earn the nearness of Allah. So therefore, we are extremely blessed. Blessed that we have experienced this month once again. And Imam Sahib is saying that he wishes to congratulate everyone who is listening that this blessed month has arrived in your lives once again. Imam Sahib is saying that there are some basic things he wishes to present. Their Islamic months are 12, but the 9th month is the month of Ramadan, and the month of Shaban is the one preceding Ramadan. When the new moon is sighted, then that's when the month of Ramadan begins. Imam Sahib is saying that it is worth noting that this is the 9th month, and in one's life, it is seen as similar to when somebody gets married, and a 9th month after that they can have a child. So in the similar manner, the 9th month becomes the time when our spiritual life also begins, and it is called Ramadan al-Mubarak, which means it is the month of blessings. And as soon as this month begins, the blessings also begin. And in this month, there is a vast abundance of blessings, and one is enabled to follow in the commandments of Allah, and one is enabled to make progress in spirituality. So Imam Sahib is saying that there are these incredible blessings are mentioned in the Holy Quran when Allah says, "A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, shahru Ramadan allazi unzila fihi al-Quran," that, O believers, remember that the month of Ramadan is a month of extreme blessings. Allazi unzila fihi al-Quran, and the speciality of this month is that in this month the Holy Quran's revelation began. Imam Sahib is saying that the words Ramadan should be reflected upon. Ramaz means heat, and Ramadan means the two heats. So it means that when one does not eat after the Sehri to Ramadan, and he makes a sacrifice for the sake of Allah, then some heat is formed in his body. That is, his body is under some tension, and similarly, our spirituality also fires up. And so Imam Sahib is saying that in this month the Holy Quran was revealed, and in this month the Holy Quran's revelation began, and the Holy Quran contains all those means of attaining the nearness of Allah. And we should remember that this relationship is extremely important between Ramzan and the Holy Quran. And this is, but in order to go ahead towards Allah, there are many things which we should practice, and one of them is that we should recite the Holy Quran. So if in this month, the month of the Holy Quran was revealed, then believers should pay a lot of attention to reciting the Holy Quran, and they should try to recite in the morning and in the evening. So in the Holy Quran it says, Quran al-Fajr, that the Holy Quran's recitation early in the morning is extremely blessed, and its reward is given to us. So as soon as the month of Ramadan comes, one should make the intention that one should pay attention to the Holy Quran, and one should recite it from the bottom of our hearts with love, and we should aim to read at least one part of the Holy Quran every single day. And there are 30 days in Ramadan, so if we recite one whole part every day, then we can complete the Holy Quran in this month. And Imam Sahib is saying that I wish to say about recitation, it doesn't mean that you should only recite the words. Tala yatlu in Arabic means to follow something, to live beneath the shade of that. So the recitation of the Holy Quran means that we should recite it properly in a loud voice, in a tuneful voice. And so the mere recitation is one thing, but to recite it by paying attention to it is another matter, is a second stage. And the third stage is to act in accordance with its teachings. So all of these things are essential. So the recitation means that one should remind oneself that these words that Allah has revealed in the Holy Quran, one should think about them, and one should wonder why Allah has revealed them to us. So we should reflect on the meanings as to what Allah is telling us, and we should read these with a lot of attention, and we should make the intention that we will act in accordance with these the pieces of advice that are found in the Holy Quran. And another thing, Imam was saying that it is also a very pious deed to listen to the Holy Quran. We have Dars-e Quran on the radio and on MTA, etc., and we can listen to the recitation, and the chance of this is given to us even at home. So apart from the recitation, it is also a good thing to hear the Holy Quran's voices. Imam Sahib is saying that the person who understands the Holy Quran, the enjoyment that they feel when they hear the Holy Quran is indescribable. Imam Sahib is saying that while one is required to know the translation of the Holy Quran, we should also try to reflect on it. So if there are some of us who do not understand the meanings of the Holy Quran and do not know what Allah has described in these verses, so for them it's essential that whenever they recite the Holy Quran, and Imam Sahib is saying that in the Holy Quran you should at least recite one part in a day. But even if you read less, then the principle that remains is that whatever recitation you do, you must read the translation. If you do not understand the translation and you're not familiar with Arabic, Imam Sahib is saying that you can read the recitation in Urdu or in English or whatever language you understand. But if you do not read the translation of the Holy Quran, then obviously he's saying that you cannot know what commandment Allah has within that for us. So Imam Sahib is saying that recitation is not just to recite the words of the Holy Quran, but one should reflect on the advice contained within it, and one should embed it in one's heart, and one should pay attention to this. Especially Imam Sahib is saying that if you listen to MTA, then it is very important that you should You should also listen to the recitation of the Holy Quran on MTA. Imam Sahib is saying they should forsake other things, reading the news, etc., or whatever else you're doing, and you should try to listen to the recitation of the Holy Quran with full attention, and you should try to understand and that what Allah has described in these verses. So our recitation should not just be a mere tradition that we read the Holy Quran because we are supposed to read it. Remember that the Holy Quran has come to teach us something, and this can only happen if we do the recitation properly and we reflect on this translation, and then we act in accordance with its teachings. So may Allah enable us to perform this pious deed solidly, and we should act upon it, and we should decide that we are going to listen to the Holy Quran, whatever advice is contained within the Holy Quran, and one should pray that one is enabled to do so. Ameen summa ameen.